Hello YouTube, coming back at you with more Big Red RC car stuff. See all the goodness in the background and the stuff and the semi-truck. Anyway, Big Red's due for bodywork slash paint job. We're going to paint it an actual Ferrari Red. It's called Rosso, I believe. I forget the exact name, but it has a part number, and I'm gonna order what's necessary to paint this car in the actual Ferrari Red, and then I'm gonna have to reproduce the little badges with a sticker machine or something. I'm not too sure at this point. I think I'm gonna color match the rims as well. Anyway, this is the beginning of stages. Get it all taken apart. Stripped down. With the Tonka's just hanging out, watching everything's here going on. It's good. Anyway, talk to you in a bit. Alright, y'all. I got Big Red stripped down. Just bare nothings. I'm about to lay a primer coat that we can come back and do some final sanding to get rid of any of the little scratches, and then lay a coat of Rosso Red. That's going to be a little bit of a spraying video. We're going to paint it up just a little bit though. Get the ventilation fans going. Let's do this. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let that dry and kind of let things air out, and get back at it here in a second. Yeah. Just like that, it's red. We got the first few coats of the Ferrari Red going on, and I think it looks nice. But there's still a little bit of orange peel and stuff like that you need to deal with. While that's drying and curing and doing whatever the heck paint does, I decided we're going to put some gyros in Big Red and in Drag Van, because I'm sick and darn tired of spinning out, and I think it'd be great to have a little bit of gyroscopic assistance on the stability management of our remote control devices. It's a pretty cheap unit. The little guys use them mostly for the two-wheel drive drift cars. I figure drag cars can use the same thing, or at least even GT cars. This guy, I know, needs it for sure. These big old slicks blow off and it starts leaning. It's really creepy trying to get it back straight again, so I'd love to have some assistance. Also, the drive shaft exploded, so I got to deal with that. Anyway, continue on, keep tuning. Big Red paint job and gyro install moving forward. Alright, that was officially weird. Right at the end of that last clip, this tire goes flying off of here and lands over here. it was sitting like this. And it just so randomly fell over. Very strange. I wonder if there's a ghost in here doing stuff. This is a 100-year-old creepy house. And I'm in the process of moving out of it because I'm moving to Colorado. All my stuff's all displaced at the moment and getting packed up. But I don't know. See if maybe there's a ghost in the background. Y'all watch this video, see if maybe you see anything. Anyway, back at the RC cars because ghosts are too creepy for me to put on YouTube. Yeah. Alright, a little update. The gyro is in. It's at the end of the motor. There. And it's right on top of the steering servo, and it's kind of mid-mounted in the car. And I had pretty high expectations. You know, I thought it would add levels of stability that we couldn't even imagine, but it's doing a lot. But you still have to be on the throttle and steering wheel pretty hard, but it's there to help. And imagine it's like normal stability control in a car where it's like, it's to aid in stability, not to make the car auto drive. So anyway, it's hard to catch on film that I'm not putting steering inputs in, but it's still going straight. That's cool. And if the car was all-wheel drive, it would be next level. But being two-wheel drive, and it's also pretty slippery on these front meats. But I think it'll just help Adam keep the car going the direction he wants it to. It's an assist. And I tried messing with the little gain knob. There's a little dial on it right here. It's really tiny, but you can add or lessen. And you know, I find it to be most helpful on the least amount of assist. So anyway, you know, what are you gonna do? It's a Ferrari. They tend to leap out. But these back tires also, you could tell that he is putting down some serious power because these tires are not that old and they're just shredded. They look like an actual slick. Look how actual slicks look when they're beating up the street really hard. What a cool car. I also failed to mention until just now the rear limited slip is totally opened up. Just not even trying to be a limited slip anymore. That's all right, y'all. We're like $80 worth of paint later. I think we got a pretty nice candy coat shell of Ferrari Red on this bad girl. She's looking good. Now it's just time to let it dry. Possibly some wet sand and buffing. Behind the mirror. And, you know, just treat it like a real paint job. Now the problem is, it's a ridiculously fast RC car that now has a week's worth of paint job on it. But you know what? When the customer asks for it, you deliver. And that's just how it is. Well, get back to it, and the next shots should be of it back together. Right. Got it. What are you doing there? Got it. Don't you know? Big Red put back together. Look at that. That is one fine looking Ferrari. Got her all bolted back together. Fresh 47 coats of red. Looking good. Next is rear differential stuff, but in the meantime, look at that. Alright y'all, I'll see you in another video for the differential and more driving and stuff. Love y'all and have a great time, and remember, it's all about being positive and you get what you put out. Love you, and I'll see you.